Hello, in this video we're going to be taking a look at LSS Solo Strings by Aria Sounds. LSS Solo Strings retails at 280 euros and features 4 solo instruments, a violin, viola, a cello and a double bass. Each instrument has 3 types of legatos, and each of those has a hard and a soft release option, but it also contains staccatos and trills. So let's take a listen to the slurred legatos. So that's the slurred legatos there. And the next type is bowed legatos. And finally, the Portamento legatos, which I think are the best of the 3 in this specific library. It also sounds really nice on the double bass. As you can hear, most of these legatos don't really fit fast run passages. However, they are quite good for long and slow passages. What is also really nice is that in this library features a rebowing key switch, allowing you to restart the note once it has already been triggered. This can be achieved by hitting the G0 key in the violin, viola and cello, and by hitting the G5 string on the double bass. If I load up the violin here, we can see that this black note here, which is completely blacked out, that is our rebowing key. So if I play a little passage here on the solo violin in Portamento mode, and hit that key, we can hear it rebowing. Now let's take a listen to the staccatos. In my opinion, I don't really think these are as good as the legatos, but they are still usable in quite a lot of different situations. And if you disagree with my opinion at any point during this video, please leave a comment down below. I'd love to hear what your thoughts are on this library from these demos, because it's always great to interact with different people watching these videos. So let's take a listen to the staccatos. So that was the staccatos. As you can hear, they are, for the most part, quite a nice sound, especially for a solo instrument. However, the violas, even though I've got the mic position set up exactly in the other instruments, it sounds slightly more hollower, almost, but also slightly more airy. And that doesn't sit with me quite as well as the violin staccatos, which I think are very nice, as well as the cello ones. If you are going to mix this with another library, these will definitely be usable. They are usable, and if you do mix them with another library, you can definitely get quite a fuller sound. And if you plan on using this as your lead first chair library, you can get quite a good sound using it with another library as that purpose. And now let's take a listen to the Trills. Now, these are the biggest letdown of this library to me, and I don't really find them usable at all. And if you try and do multiple note trills, which I will show in this demo in a second, it sounds awful. Though if you use a single note and you match it with a few other libraries also doing trills, you can probably get quite a nice texture out of it. However, I think these are just really disappointing. Let's take a listen to them. I just want to point out another thing quickly here. Sometimes the key switches can be a little bit funny. As you can hear here, when it's switched to the bass, even though I've got the key switch selected here, this note still triggered as a staccato, which we played previously, not as the trill. So we can listen to this note again quickly. Yeah, I don't know why the key switches are like that. They just do that, and it's a bit funny in this library. Now, overall, I think this is a rather good entry-level solo string library. However, I would recommend people pick it up on sale rather than at full price, as it lacks a lot of articulations in both cheaper and similarly priced libraries. Not only that, but both the staccatos and trills are lackluster. The staccatos, they are usable, but I would definitely double them with another library. However, I really do like the legatos in this library, and I do plan on using them in quite a few projects to help double and emphasise certain melodic lines, especially the Portamento, as it sounds wonderful, in my opinion. It's also really nice to see a rebowing key, as I mentioned previously. That isn't something which you often find in a lot of libraries, but it's nice to have it in this one. And actually, this is the only library I know of off the top of my head which has a rebowing key on it, which is fabulous. And it's great that such a library has it. There are also 4 mic positions, though the default setup and the nice it's quite a good mix already. You don't really need to mess around with it. Overall, I'd rate this library around 5, maybe 6 out of 10. Alternatives I'd recommend include Tablature Solo Strings by Orchestral Tools, which comes in €119 and includes a lot more articulations. And I also recommend Spitfire Solo Strings. It's a little bit more pricey at £349, but it includes a lot of great mic positions and articulations, and also some lovely different types of legatos. I also want to quickly thank Aria Sounds for providing a copy of LSS Solo Strings for me to review. Some great people working there, and it'll be great to see what they do in the future. My name's been George Hammond. Thank you for watching this video, and I hope you've enjoyed. If you have, make sure to like this video and perhaps subscribe to this channel. I have a few more reviews lined up over the next few weeks/months, which you might enjoy. If you want to listen to a demo track I composed using this library, it will be pinned to the top of the comments. You can find all the links to my socials in the description down below. Thank you all for watching. Have a great day.